Today I'm going to show you an old technique about a fake flagstone patio. Fake flagstone patio. I've seen this in barns. You see it overseas in like Santorini and places like that. I'm going to show you some examples. But if you resurface a driveway like I did, with just paint the Portland, wait 30 days, and then I got some Rust-Oleum and there was paint just laying around. I just kind of painted it to make it look like this. So I'm going to show you how I did it. Well, this is just paint over the top of the cement, and it looks a little bit like flagstone. And we're going to go up here and continue. And I did it maybe to follow the cracks, but I'm not going to do that. But this crack, see the crack? That's why I'm doing it. I'm going to hide it. There's another crack over here, a light crack. And kind of follow the cracks and then just paint it all in. Okay, before we do this, we got a crack. See the crack? And up here, it's almost even. But when we get down here, we have a ledge. It's like a little ledge. So we could build this up and that'll work. Or we could just get the grinder. I'm going to show you the grinder first. So I'm going to get a grinder, and right here is the grinding wheel, and you just kind of put it on. Now I do sometimes have a little site where it'll tell you where you could buy these things, and then we're just going to see if we can grind it down instead of building it up. But let's see what happens. Then I'm going to get a silicone caulking, make sure it's even, just like that. I mean, we might have to go over it again. So we got our first going over in there. We're just going to let it dry up, and then we're going to go over it again. And then I'm going to go over here to my bag of Portland and get the Portland, and just going to sprinkle it on. See that? That's gonna get on there. All right. Then I'm just gonna get a little soft paintbrush, right? And just get the big stuff off. Let the other stuff sit in there. And that's gonna help to hide that crack. Now these kind of cracks that are real fine, I'm just going to rub the Portland in like that. That's all. You know, they're going to crack again, but most of them are down here. They're not from the winter. They're from the expansion. Oh, say, okay, so there's that crack. See it? Down here we got another crack. You see it? Just to show you, there's a couple different ways to skin a cat. I'm going to show you another way I'm doing it. So here's how I'm going to fix this crack. You can get a little water, put the water in first, all right? Let the water sink down in there just like that, very simple. Then we're going to get that paint it, stir that out, just as simple as that. Throw it down in there, just like that. Leave a little high. Get the trowel. Get it in here with the hand first. Let me see. I can't see nothing here. Get it in with the hand first. That way you know it's really in there. All right. Then just get the trowel. Do that. So now we waited a while. You can see it's kind of drying. So what you want to do is make sure that you got it scraped off. Get a sponge with some water and just very lightly just go over the top of it. Do your edges. Make it look like you weren't even here. Take your time. Don't forget, you could always go over it twice. No big deal. See that? Blending right in. Just slowly go over it and blend it all in. You could go over it again the next day if you want. Don't make a big project out of it. It's not a big deal. You can get it as nice as you want. If you want to take your time. Doesn't make a big deal out of it. See that? Once this is all painted, you won't even know it. This one is a real small thin crack, and you can see we wet it first. I'm just taking the used cement, basically just rubbing it in the crack. Just like that. A good rubber glove. That works. Then, if you want, stick your hand in the water like that and do that. See that? Anything that works. Don't make a big project out of it. It's all basic simplicity. So basically, filled all the cracks. You can see these are still drying, right? All we want to do is just finish this and this one. Then we paint over the whole thing. All those cracks should be hid. Okay, I'm gonna go through all these steps again. If you look down in here, what are we using? Portland. Now this is limestone cement type 1L. Who knows what that means? It doesn't matter for what we're doing, as long as it's Portland cement. And we put it in here. Then I'm getting a bucket and I'm pouring this white concrete bond, this thing, and I just pour in there, not too much, half a cup full. I'm gonna put the water in it. I don't like this hose, but that's what they got. Put the water in it. It will take the brush and just make sure it's stirred up really good. You see that? Stirred up good. Start mixing it into a paint. No big deal. That's what the old timers did. That's all they did. They didn't have no money, those Depression guys. This is what they would do. They wouldn't be going to no store and buying paint. This is a Portland paint. You don't go over paint with this. This is the paint. It has to go on raw concrete. I would never go over regular masonry paint with it. I just go over the raw concrete. And you just keep going down until you got it mixed up into a paint. See? That's pretty good. Not too thick. That's pretty good. I can live with that. Then we just mist it down. See it? That's all we're doing. Then to make sure we ain't got too much water on it, you could kind of squeegee it off if you want. Then you don't have too much water on it. You see? Very simple. Alright. I'm going right over the crack. Looks like it's working. That's the big thing. It says you don't use a roller, you gotta get in there back and forth to make sure it gets down in those little nooks and crannies. Then you know you're doing it right. Okay, this is my second coat that I put on here yesterday. There's that crack, it's showing a little bit. Not too bad though. I went down there and I did all that, and it held up good. So we're going to continue on. I'm going to. So as I'm doing this, don't matter how you do it. Got a lot of birds out here spying on me. You can take your time if you want. My girlfriend said that she wanted bigger joints. And then this one will go like that. that. That's all we're doing. Maybe this one will go this way. This way. Not a big deal. Break it up this way. Like that. Down here. Go this way. The whole idea is you don't want a straight line. You want to break it up. 3 in a row, then you got to cut the line. That's the way you got to do it. When you watch all my videos on repointing stonework, they're not repointing stonework, but laying a stone patio, that's how you do it. Let's look at a couple of videos I done on putting real stone in. Now I got a lot of videos and playlists on stone patio insulation and sidewalk insulation, and I show how to do it the real way. You get your flagstone, you got to use saws, you got to go to the quarries, you got to put it in cement, you got to tamp it down, you got to hit your heights. What we're doing is we're faking it. So if you ever do something fake, at least you know what the real stuff was like. If you're going to do a fake stone like this, I suggest you get some children's chalk and you practice. Put it in, see how it's going to look before you do it. And then step back and look at it. Say, is that what I want? And go down here like this. Look at a different angle. If we're laying real stonework. Did a lot of stone patios in my time. And after a while you always look for your next shot. Just like playing pool. Right, birds? You look for your next shot. And I gotta tell you, there was this mason back home where I lived. And he was a adequate mason. You know, a different style than mine. A lot of stuff he did I wouldn't do. But he did this, and I thought it was pretty neat. So, it's all to the eye of the beholder. Okay. We're walking down here, and this is what it looks like. And if you don't like it, you always get the paint and paint the whole dang thing. That's what it looks like down there. Well, you're going to ask me, Mike, is there anywhere else that you ever seen that? Yeah, if you go over to the Eastern Mediterranean countries, you go to Mykonos, an island in Greece, you go to Santorini, you go to Greece itself, and those islands and all those back alleys and the streets, they paint the joints white because it looks better and it's more sanitary. Let's take a look at that. This is a fake job because here's where the joints really end. See them? It's just a fake job. We could do that back home in Florida if we wanted to. So we're walking into the back alleys and they paint their joints white. Everything's stone and white. So white is sanitation. That's why they paint everything any more white. So you can see that a lot of other countries have been doing it, and I've seen it around like the Amish barns. I've seen it like that. It's just an artsy thing to make it look better. It hides the sins, like you got bad parts on your floor. You just paint it to look like stone and it looks good. What I did first was I fixed the cracks. Now I used a silicone caulking, but I don't like it. They make a concrete caulking. I've seen that work out better with paint. The reason I did it is I wanted to hide the sins on the patio when you walk up to it. Because of the lines you can't see a lot of the defects. And then I used a gray paint, which I should have used the masonry paint, but it was laying around and got rid of it. It's been here a couple months already, and people walk up and go, wow, this is really neat. Who thought of this? So thanks for watching. I'm Mike Haduck. I'll see you next video.